So Swift family, and today I'm coming back at you guys with another Madden 20 video. And in today's video, we're talking about the Blitz promo in Madden 20 Ultimate Team. I'm going to be giving you guys tons of information. Basically every single little detail that you need to know about the promo will be covered in this video. So if you guys do enjoy, definitely be sure to hit that sub button if you haven't already, and drop a like down below. Sorry for no upload yesterday, guys. I wrote an exam literally an hour ago, and I've got 4 more coming up in the next week, so if the uploads are a little bit more sparse, I'm sorry about that, but I'll try and get as many videos out to you guys as possible. Shout out to everyone in the Notification Squadron as well. I'm going to definitely have some giveaways coming soon for you guys, especially when I'm on winter break, so I just want to shout you guys out for now. But let's get into the video with the first thing that I want to talk about, and that is the release date for this promo. So a lot of people have been saying that this promo is likely going to be coming out in exactly a week or a week and 1 day. So that's going to be next Thursday or next Friday. Personally, I'm hoping that that's not the case because I'm going to be in New Orleans for the Saints game over that weekend. So that's going to suck content-wise for me. But that's when I think the promo is coming out, unless they maybe push it back a little bit later. I can't see it being any earlier than that. So Thursday or Friday next week is my prediction. But I guess we will see. That's just what I'm thinking. So let's get into the first part of the Blitz promo, and that's going to be the Ghost of Madden players. So essentially how the Ghost of Madden players work are they're like the top best players in the promo other than the Masters. So that's kind of comparable to if we look at some of the cards that are out already. Let's just take a little look into the Most Feared promo, for example. That's kind of like these 92 overall cards that came out in the Most Feared. It's like not the Master players, but it's still some of the really good players and really good players that you can actually pick up on your team. So there's kind of 3 tiers of how the Ghosts of Madden work. There's the past, the present, and the future. And you guys can basically tell how those different 3 tiers are. The past are going to be players from the past, legends, people who aren't in the game. The present are people who are in their prime, currently dominating the league. And the future are young players, typically first year or second year players who have taken the league by storm. And that's kind of the 3 tiers of players. Now, usually how they do it are the past players are the best players, the present players are like the second best tier players, and then the future players are the 3rd best tier out of like those 3 tiers, I guess you could say. That's just overall wise though. So if we take a look at some of the players who actually did come out last year, I have a few written down that I kind of just want to highlight who actually could be getting cards this year. So firstly, let's talk about the Ghost of Madden present. So present, there were 3 players last year who got cards, or 4, sorry, who I think could definitely be in line for players. The first one is going to be Russell Wilson. He's 100% due for a new card. I could definitely see him getting one of the new cards. The next one is going to be Julio Jones, guys. Julio Jones hasn't gotten a card in a while. He did get an upgrade in the Ghost of Madden present edition in the Zero Chill promo last year. And keep in mind, there are tons and tons of players getting cards. So there's going to be a lot of new content coming out. I'm definitely very excited for that. But yeah, continuing here, another player that got one is Christian McCaffrey. He's 1,000,000% due for a card. Him and Russell Wilson desperately need new cards. I think they'll both get one in this promo. And the last guy is Minkah Fitzpatrick. He's been having an incredible year. He doesn't have that. Oh no, he did get that Team of the Week card, the Team of the Week Master card, I believe. But he still could definitely be in line for a new upgrade in this promo, just because of how good of a year he's been having. And I feel like his card would actually get sneaky good stats. But let's move on to the Ghost of Madden past players. 3 players that I want to highlight. The first one who I would love to get a new card is going to be Steve Young, you guys. I currently still rock with Steve Young. If he gets an upgrade, it's an insta-cop for me. So I'm hoping Steve Young, or Steve Smith as some people call him, gets an upgrade in this promo. Next player is going to be Randy Moss. Although he does have a MUT 10 card, I could still see him getting an upgrade. Randy Moss does get a lot of cards throughout the year. EA loves to give him cards, so that's another option right there. And the final one is going to be Brian Dawkins. He got a card, a legend card, way earlier in the game, so I could see him getting a new card. There's not enough good free safeties out in the game either, so I would really like them to give him a card because they could definitely use another new Brian Dawkins. Now let's move on to another aspect of the promo, and that's going to be the out of position players. Essentially how the out of position players work, if you guys are new to Madden, are people get a card, like Tom Brady for example will get a card at kicker or at punter just because he's done that before in games. A couple other notable players would be like Julian Edelman at quarterback. There could be like Deion Sanders at wide receiver, just a bunch of players who are multifaceted. And of course, my boy Taysom Hill. I don't know what position they're going to give him. They should just give him, honestly, a card that you could play at wide receiver, running back, and tight end, and on defense. That'd be sick. I hope they do something like that. But yeah, those are the type of cards that you're going to see in this promo, out of position cards. They're definitely fun to mess around with online, and honestly, just a fun way to kind of implement some new players into your team. As well, sometimes you can get a little bit glitchy with them. Like Deion Sanders is super fast if they give him a wide receiver card. As well as like some quarterbacks who can play kicker if you want to try and execute some fake kicks, just like MMG does. He definitely likes to pick up those players. But yeah, let's move on to the next aspect of the promo, and that is going to be the Snow Beasts players. Now, I want to come in here and actually talk about some comparable stuff to the Snow Beast players, and that's going to be these Harvest players. It's not actually going to show me them right here, but the way that a lot of their Snow Beast players work are they're very, very similar to these Turkey Stuffer players. So you guys know that there were like 8 of these Turkey Stuffers right here. These are all 8 of them, or not them right here, but there were 8 of these Turkey Stuffer players that were like 76s overalls, and you'd be able to upgrade them using food that you were able to get from the training store. So a little bit confusing, but if you guys did partake in the Thanksgiving promo, you'll know what I'm talking about. So these Snow Beast players are going to be very, very similar to that. It's a really good way for no money spent and just people who basically don't like to spend money on the game, of course, to get pretty good players. Most of them are going to be NAT, but they're still good cards. If we take a look at some of the other Thanksgiving players, I can't check them out on the auction house, but if we look at some of the other Thanksgiving players who got the 92 overall NAT cards, a lot of them were actually really good. So I expect it to be very, very similar. There should be a way to earn them as well through solo challenges or house rules. So the Snow Beasts, another aspect of this promo, and in my opinion, and actually a bit of an underrated aspect. I kind of like the type of players where you can build them and stuff like that, because you can kind of save money, and it feels like you're spending less when you're just buying the items and then upgrading them rather than spending like a lot of coins on a player. That's just my opinion. I don't know about you guys, but let's move on to another aspect, and this is potentially the most fun aspect of the entire promo, and that's going to be gifts. If you guys don't know how the gift system works, essentially how it is there's a few days where you can pull gifts, and what gifts are is they're basically just like a collectible, and you'll have it in your item binder, and then when the gift matures or hatches or unwraps, whatever you guys want to call it, you basically get whatever was inside of it. Sometimes it's packs, sometimes it's players, it's quick sells, it's coins. There's just so many different things, and a lot of the fun of it is trying to guess what the gift is based on like a little piece of what they show on the outside. And it's just a really fun way, especially for me. I'm Jewish. I don't get to partake in Christmas. This is the closest I get to Christmas. So I get to open up some Christmas gifts that way. But yeah, opening up the gifts and collecting the gifts, kind of deciding which ones are you're going to invest in, or which ones you're excited to open it for. I mean, it's a really fun part of the Christmas promo. Probably my favorite part, to be honest with you. So that's definitely something I'm excited and looking forward to. I don't know why I couldn't speak right there. But yeah, gifts, another cool aspect. I'm hoping there's a way that you can earn some from solos, because I don't know if there was in the past, but I feel like it would be good if they did that just to make gifts a little bit more accessible. A lot of the times it's through packs and stuff like that. They're kind of hard to get. I hope they do some type of way you can earn gifts, maybe through missions, or through solos or house rules, just a way for people to kind of like not grind for gifts, but just have them a bit more accessible, and maybe they just add more, so that way that if they're more accessible, maybe there's some rare ones and less rare ones. I know there usually are, but just more of a variety, honestly. The more gifts, the merrier. People really like to open them. I personally really enjoy them. So yeah, the gifts is another aspect, and then the final part that I just want to touch on are there also are going to be master cards into the game, very, very similar to the Most Feared promo. With these master players right here, you're likely going to need some of the Ghosts of Madden Past or some of the Snow Beast players to put in here and get your master card. The masters are always really, really good. Last year was Chad Ochocinco, and I forget the one on defense, but likely it's going to be one offensive player and one defensive player. That's just how Madden does things. They do one offensive and one defensive. If you look at all the past promos, it's a very, very similar format for how they do the master players. You have to put in some of the other good cards in the promo, and then you earn one of the masters, either offense or defense. You can pick which one you want. So yeah, that is basically going to do it for the video. I hope you guys did enjoy. I know I'm definitely very, very excited for this promo. It should be a good one. I'm going to try and get videos out hopefully every single day this week. That'd be awesome if I can get one out, or sorry, every day and through the weekend. That'd be awesome. Got a lot of exams coming up. Drop a like on the video. 1 like equals 1 percentage point on my exam, so it'd be greatly appreciated. I need all the support I can get, and I don't know if I've actually made a video since hitting 20,000 subscribers. I kind of forget if I have. I think I have, but anyways, just want to shout you guys out for doing that. So much fun. That stream was very, very fun, and honestly, this YouTube channel has been such a fun time over the last couple months. Hopefully we can keep that going into the month of December, through Christmas time, into the New Year's, and then maybe in a couple years I'll be going YouTube full time. That's the dream. So yeah, keep on supporting the videos, and we'll definitely be able to do that as well. Let me just do a little giveaway at the end of the video. If you've made it all the way to the end, drop a... what should I get you guys to comment? So, comment 0 Chill Swift. The first person to comment that, I'll hit you up and give you some coins, maybe like 20 or 15,000 coins. But yeah, I'm definitely going to also be doing some more giveaways coming up in the near future, maybe on videos, maybe on my social media. Wink, wink, follow it down below in the description. But yeah, that's going to be it. Hopefully you guys did enjoy, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm out. Peace.
It means no worries for the rest of your day.